Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, California Weather Watch. Today is September 16th, and if you haven't noticed, I'm still a little bit under the weather here. Didn't sleep too well last night here, but let's just dive into things because we got a lot to talk about for the state of California and some of the desert southwest. Take a look at Mario Eder. It's starting to lose its deep convection. It shouldn't be a tropical storm for too much longer, but that's not really what we're concerned about because this is still dealing with a lot of moisture that is going to spread up and across portions of California. And then there's another tropical system likely to develop behind that and also spread moisture and try to get back north towards California as well. So we'll dive into those details here as we go through the video this morning. And you can see Las Vegas National Weather Service correction. Timing, Mario, wet, moisture. Check it out. Nice diagram here from the National Weather Service. And this was updated here just this morning as well. And Los Angeles, California. Now, this marine weather statement seems kind of benign, right? But then you click on it and you can see they're talking about moist, unstable air mass associated with the remnants of Tropical Storm Mario will bring showers and potential thunderstorms, changing winds, coastal waters. And look at this. They even mentioned potential for some water spouts. The thing that's going to be more of a concern is the dangerous lightning, some heavy rainfall, and the reduced visibility and whatnot, and some locally strong winds. So heads up for that because it's going to get active here as we go through the next few days. And lightning safety, take shelter indoors away from trees or tall objects. Avoid water. If you see smoke, call 911. That means a fire may have started. And of course, the officials need to know about that as soon as possible. Excessive rainfall outlook Thursday and Friday does include some portions of Southern California here. Really can't rule out any part of Southern California. And then day 4 right now is across some of the Sierra Nevada. So taking a look at San Diego, you can see this is for Wednesday afternoon, but by the time we go on in towards Wednesday night and Thursday AM, and then we go to Thursday, you see our chances are going to be increasing here over the next few days. More on that here in a moment. Over the last 24 hours, we don't have any lightning to speak of, but that is definitely going to be changing here over the next few days. And again, there's Mario, probably the last update. It will have it as a tropical storm, and then we have the next chance for cyclone formation over the next 7 days in this area right there. And again, Mario should be a depression by the time the next update comes out. But again, the threat from Mario is not its tropical storm force winds. It is that moisture moving up across the area. And you can clearly see this precipitable water well above normal for this time of year approaching Southern California, some of the central coast, and maybe even moving up across portions of central and northern California here as well as we go over the next couple of days. But you can see that moisture really take hold and get into place here as we go through Thursday night and on in through Friday. And then you see the next tropical system down there developing, and that wants to shed some moisture back towards southern and central California here as well. So definitely some fun stuff to watch. Your active weather is if you like that, if you like active weather across California, because we're likely to have some. Looking at the GFS Mario, there goes its moisture northbound. It also has that tropical cyclone development here over the next few days as well, and then maybe spreading some of its moisture northbound as well. Now, if you take a look at the GFS, again, there's Mario, and you put that into motion, it's moving over cooler waters. It loses its deep convection there associated, and it doesn't allow those strong winds to approach anywhere near towards Southern California. Then the next system, maybe even a stronger storm, that would likely be a hurricane. But again, as it moves out over the cooler waters, it will be starting to weaken as it makes that northbound trek. As you can see, it kind of loses its wind speed there as you go on in through next week. And the reason for that is because you can see the cold water current coming down the west coast of North America. Very warm conditions off the west coast of Mexico, of course, water-wise, but there's a sharp transition there that once the storms start to move over that, it's like putting a dust devil off a hot, dusty field over a grass field, rapidly loses its strength. And check it out. I'm going to do a La Nina update, and you can kind of see that below normal temperatures kind of creeping out across some of the equatorial region. That is La Nina. This is just actual ocean temperature. But yeah, this still applies. We're going to have some La Nina conditions coming up. I'll be doing a video of that on the next couple of days. So total precipitation in inches. So check out the latest artificial intelligence. We scroll through the day tomorrow, go through the day on Thursday. Here we go. Look at some of these readings across some of Los Angeles, Santa Barbara, Ventura County, Orange County, San Diego. I mean, really you have to watch out for this entire area because no place is going to be safe from some of those heavier amounts. And that is a pretty striking signal from the artificial intelligence. And maybe that next shot of moisture moves in across some areas as well. So some pretty impressive precipitation amounts coming across the region there. We look at the European ensemble mean, and it also has that precipitation. And again, these are not high resolution models. There's probably going to be some places that get some much heavier rain and some places that don't get nearly as much. And if we look at the composite reflectivity on a high resolution model, the North American, you can clearly see this activity as we go through the day tomorrow, moving up across the coastal waters, moving across as we go through Wednesday night into Thursday morning. See the spin in the atmosphere. Again, some water spout, lightning, thunderstorm potential, gusty winds, some potential flooding with the heavier downpours associated with this moisture coming up out of the tropics. Now, again, the day 4, there's the day 3 there. We already went over that. Here's the daily 2-meter max temperatures. As you can see, as we go through the end of the week, go towards the weekend, we start to cool things down. We get some clouds across the areas by the time we go in towards Friday as well, cooling us down. But it's going to be muggy out there as well. Some kind of not great sleeping weather in the overnight lows. That is if you like to leave your windows open at night. 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, lower 48 above normal, the above normal signal for the West Coast. And if you want to check out the Patreon page, the link is down below. But anyway, I'm going to go try to go back to sleep here. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Click like and subscribe. We'll do this all again tomorrow, and I will talk to you guys then.